we go! Go the Cowboys! Woo!
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh yeah! Fuck!
Oh my God, what a finish at Cronulla. Sharks and Manly. Wow, what an ending. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Sunday Football Review for round 21 of the 2023 NRL season. And holy shit, what a finish between Cronulla and Manly. The Battle of the Beaches, more like the Battle of can the Sharks make the biggest comeback of all time? But unfortunately for them, I just ran out of time towards the end. And obviously Penrith had a very nice win over the Dogs out at Penrith, which we'll get to very soon. But of course, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. I'd really appreciate that. And thank you very much for tuning in once again. I really appreciate all the support. And if you haven't checked out the match day vlog yet between the Titans and the Roosters, it is now live on the channel. I set that up as a premiere around 3 o'clock this afternoon, so about 3 hours ago now. So if you want to watch a good old little 10 11 minute vlog, then yes, check that out. That is on the channel right now as we speak. But yeah, what a crazy old Sunday. Crazy old Sunday football. Hello to the chat. Hello to Jim the Chooks fan. Hello to Will. Hello to Jason Reader. Hello to Luke Melbourne Storm fan. William Pearson. Hello to Jim the Chooks fan. Faraz. Hello to everyone. Apologies if I missed out on anyone's name there, but hope you guys are all doing well. Wow. I just want to give a massive shout out as well to Pro Enzo Vids. I know Pro Enzo Vids was at the game between Cronulla and Manly. He must have shit himself. He must have shit himself at the end. Unbelievable. Hello to Big Black Buddha as well. He says, hey, NFA, hope you're good. I'm well. I'm very well, as you can tell. Cowboys are in the 8s. We're coming for that top 4. But first things first, I want to lock in top 8 before I get carried away about top 4. Devils underscore Sire says, falls on the Paseka leg twist. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with that. So Paseka got injured practically in the first minute, and it was a leg twist. I thought it might have been a hip drop at first because, you know, they like the hip drops. I can't remember who did it, but they might be in trouble. Twisting legs, twisting arms, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's dirty and it's not in the spirit of the game. So hopefully Paseka's okay because that was a bad. I think it was MCL. Manly were gone at the end. They lost Jake Trbojevic to a HIA. They lost Josh Alloway to a a dislocated shoulder. They lost Paseka in the first minute. So by the time we got to the last 10 minutes, Manly had one player available on the bench. So Manly had no one left. I really felt for him. You know what? While we're on Manly, we might as well review Manly Cronulla first, and then we'll get to Penrith Dogs after it. Manly 30, Sharks 26. If you watched the preview on Tuesday, you would have saw that I did tip Manly by 4. So very happy with that. Manly were my specials of the weekend. And boy, did I win some money off Manly. I had a multi today where I put Tyrone Peachy down as first try scorer in the Penrith Dogs game. Got that. Then I had Hamoli Olakawatu first, second, or third try scorer. Ola Kawatu was the third try scorer. I won myself $300, and having Manly by 4 as well, and a few other multis that I had that went my way were very good. So I'm very pleased with some of the wins I got today on the punt. Manly were my specials, so very pleased I was able to hang on towards the end. But Manly were very clinical at halftime. At halftime in this Sharks-Manly game, Manly led 24-0. 24-0 over the Sharks in Cronulla. Now, the reason why I sound so surprised about that is because the Sharks, they usually beat bottom 8 teams, but they don't usually beat top teams. We've seen that with them all year. It seems to be the way they go. Today, they played Manly, who I wouldn't say they're a bottom team, but, you know, they're a team still a chance on making the top 8. I think they're now 10th on the ladder. And Manly have been very inconsistent all season, but unbelievable performance from them to go out like that. 24-0 early. Great start. You know, you had Aloway score the first try. Croker score off a Nico Hines error. Ola Kawatu off a grubber kick. You had Kohler down, you know, in the corner. Kohler's try was phenomenal. Sub's flick on the inside was outstanding. And you had Garrick score when Sub made a break down the sideline. And you had Kohler score again. It was amazing from Manly. And then you had the Sharks, some of their tries, you know, Ronaldo in the corner, Katoa in the corner, McInnes through a gap. And then I guess Fatigue got him towards the end. Ramian went over for one along with Kennedy at the end as well. It was crazy the way this game ended up. I mean, Manly got out to a, what was it, 30-0. If the Sharks had won this game, it would have been the biggest comeback in rugby league history. Unbelievable. But the Sharks, I just fell short at the end. Manly led 13-0. So the Sharks to fight back like they did was sensational. And you got to ask the question, if you're the Sharks, where was this in the first half? Why are they only playing one half of footy? It was absolute chaos. Now, Nico Hines got himself in a bit of strife here today. There was this one-note try where he threw a long cut-out ball to Sione Katoa. I thought he scored in the corner. Referee called it a forward pass. Look, the referees, seriously, you got the 2 touch judges, you got the on-field referee. How on earth they could come up with that as a forward pass is beyond me. It didn't cost them the game, but fuck me. They got to get some of these calls right, man. Seriously. The pass from Nico to Katoa was not forward. Not forward at all. Very, very crazy. Now, for me, I think the main reason why Manly dropped this game, like they dropped off and the Sharks came back, was because Manly lost everyone. They had one player left on the bench. They were buggered. They had no energy. They were fatigued. They were gone. They lost Paseka early. They lost Josh Alloway, so their 2 starting front row was gone. Then they lost Jake Chaboy, which was 15 minutes to go. So Manly's entire starting middle were out, gone. And the Sharks ended up scoring like 3 tries in that period, and they were coming to get them. But Manly did very well to win. Very well to win. The Sharks, another loss for them, which is just disappointing. They're in trouble, the Sharks. They're in trouble. Now, I said this a few weeks ago after they beat the Tigers in the Origin period. I said the Sharks will miss the 8. A lot of people laughed at it. A lot of people had a good joke about it. Well, they're in trouble, guys. They are in trouble. They are 10 wins, 8 losses. They could fall out of the 8 very soon. They are in a bit of strife. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Sharks. They do play Penrith next Saturday night in Penrith, which is a big game for them, but far out, man. If the Cowboys beat the Titans next week, the Eels beat the Storm, and the Rabbitohs beat the Tigers, the Sharks will be out of the 8, I believe. So it's getting very interesting, this top 8 battle. I think between the Eels and Sharks, one of them are going to miss out, if not both. Who knows? So it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. But this was a huge win for Manly. I think for Manly, I think the teams like the Cowboys, the Eels, and the Rabbitohs, they're gonna be really, really happy that the Sharks lost because it gives them all a chance to overtake them and take advantage of the whole ladder jam. It's crazy, this whole top 8. It's absolutely crazy at the moment. But great game of footy. Manly, second half was disappointing, but in the end, they found a way to win. And that's what they needed to do. My player of the game, I can't go past Cherry Evans. I thought Cherry Evans was outstanding today. His first half in particular was class. Second half was good as well. His kicking game was very important. And DCE is my player of the game in Manly's 30-26 win over the Sharks. Sharks are treading water, and they are in a little bit of trouble, man. I reckon they're going to miss the A. I really do. But we'll see. A game against Penrith next week's a big one. Then they play Souths in Perth, which is another big one. So big couple of weeks ahead for the Sharks. And Manly got the Dragons next week at the Gong, which is a game that Manly should win for Cherry Evans' 300th game. But you got to remember, the bottom teams that have got nothing to play for now, they love knocking off teams that are fighting for the 8 or teams that are in the 8. So Manly should win again next week, but it definitely won't be easy by any means. Let's move on to the other game, the earlier match, the one that no one really gave a shit about. Panthers 44, Bulldogs 18. Look, the Panthers were in second gear. Let's be honest here. They weren't even... They didn't really give them shit. All they wanted to do was get out to a good enough lead early on and then just muck around with them, I guess, whatever you want to call it. The Bulldogs, they showed some guts in that second half, so credit to them, but in the end, Penrith just far too good. Far too good. The halftime score was what? Fucking... what was the halftime score? It was a bludger. Can't even remember what the halftime score was. I'll get it for you guys. Give me a moment. Halftime was 28-6 Penrith. To be honest with you, I didn't take a lot of notice of this. Once Penrith got out to what? 44-6, I sort of just stopped watching. I sort of just sat there on my phone and didn't really give a shit too much about the game. Bulldogs, yeah, another tough game for them. Kickout didn't play. Fox didn't play. Reid Money came off the bench and played in the middle, which was a dumb decision. Reid Money was in doubt all week. I don't even know why he played. Flanagan and Hooker got destroyed. Although we did set up that try for Paul Alamonte, which was cool. The Skelton try was nice off that crossfield kick. I can see the Bulldogs juniors getting better, and I can see what everyone's talking about when they talk about the Bulldogs have got good young juniors coming through. But the problem was they were playing Penrith at Penrith today, and when they're at home, they're just so hard to beat. You got to be at your absolute best to even be a shot against the Panthers at home. So, look, the Bulldogs showed some grit in that second half, but Penrith were in second gear. They're just far too good for them. The Totos, the Peachies, all these sort of players. Isaiah Yo's, the Nathan Clearys, they were all just way too good in the end. Not much really more to say on this Panthers-Bulldogs game. It's just the Panthers dominated them. Bulldogs got a couple of late tries, not that it mattered. And the Panthers just continued their winning ways. And they'll probably finish first, to be honest, Penrith. I can't say they're not finishing first. So, big win for the Panthers. And we'll see how they go next week against the Sharks, which you'd think it'd be a better game. So, we'll see what happens there. But my player of the game from Penrith and Dogs, I'm going to give it to Tyrone Peachey. I thought he played really well at left centre. Thought Peachey had a really strong game today. Scored 2 tries. And, yeah, I thought Peachey played really well. So, I'm going to give him the player of the game. But, anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the Sunday football review for round 21 of the NRL. If you guys enjoyed the review, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. And stay tuned for tomorrow night. Me and Nathan B. Moore will be doing the team of the week, plus the obviously we'll be doing a bit of a recap of round 21 and whatnot and all that. So it should be a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Have a phenomenal Monday tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.